It's that time again. It's that time again. It's Halloween time. And I'm something. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, this is a Sherlock Holmes shirt, totally. No, I don't have the cloak or anything yet, but I got the sweet hat. Ow. Kind of pinches my head. And I got my sweet magnifying glass. And I got my pipe. Don't smoke, kids. It's not real. But anyway, I'm dressed up in costume. It's Halloween time. You know what's coming. How to get the most Halloween candy part 2. Let's go. Alright. So, you want to get more Halloween candy. Well, here's what you gotta do. So, I went over the basics last year. You know, wear a good costume, be polite, go in the smallest group possible, go early, but not too early, because you don't want to be weird. Alright, anyway, time for new tips. Okay, so Halloween is on a Monday this year. Now, I know for a lot of people, let's put my phone here, for a lot of people that's really bad, because school. Like, you don't have any time to prepare, you're screwed, man. Like, school sucks. But, for me, it's actually really good that it's on a Monday. Because I'm homeschooled, so I don't go to school. So it actually works really well for me. Because Monday for me is like a weekend, basically. Because I'm busy on Saturdays a lot. So Sunday and Monday are really my 2 weekends. So it works out very well for me. But if you're not awesome like me, I mean, if you're not homeschooled like me and you have school, then prepare your stuff in the morning so you can lay out your costume, lay out all that. Just get your stuff ready. Then as soon as you get home, just put it all on, get ready. Don't eat dinner. Screw dinner. No, you should eat some dinner. And then just, yeah, so basically just have everything ready. Alright, next tip. Memorize your route. Your route. Route? I don't know. I don't think I used this tip last year, but if you live in a neighborhood, which I assume you do live in a neighborhood because you wouldn't be watching this video if you didn't. So you're going to want to, a few days before Halloween, you're going to want to walk around, kind of memorize which houses have the best candy and what's the most efficient way to go there. You can look up some maps online or something. I'm probably going to do this year, but, you know, in years past, I've just kind of ran around willy-nilly getting candy. But yeah, also I want to note on that, if you're lucky like me again and you live in a neighborhood with very few kids, then you're pretty much set. Because most of my candy I got last year was because me and my sister were the only trick-or-treaters a lot of houses got. So, they gave us extra candy. So, if you live in a neighborhood like this, with not a lot of kids, or you know where a neighborhood with not a lot of kids is, then go there definitely, because it really pays off, trust me. Okay, so yeah, next tip. Okay, this is an interesting one. And it might be a little too late, but that's why I'm putting this video out a little early. If you're a teenager, like I am, I'm 13 now, and you're tall now, like I am. I'm like 6'7" or something. No, I'm like 5'5". But if you're a teenager and you're obviously tall and you're not as, you know, cute and little kid like you used to be, then I recommend not being something too scary or terrifying. Because honestly, if I was an adult giving out candy, and I do actually give out candy on Halloween before I go trick-or-treating, I'm really probably not gonna give out as much candy to the, you know, I try to be even with all my candy, but if I was, then I wouldn't, I don't know how to explain it really, but people probably won't want to give you as much candy if you're a tall teenager who dressed up as something super scary than they would if you were, I don't know, an 11 or 12-year-old who dressed up as something innocent, like Batman, like I was last year. So, if you are like me, or not like me, if you're just an older teenager and you still want to go trick-or-treating, be something more innocent. Because you're definitely likely to get a little more candy if you're more innocent. Like, I mean Sherlock Holmes. I mean, it's not exactly innocent, but a lot of people will know who it is. And also be something recognizable. That always works for me. I try to be something recognizable. What I do is, I try to be something that I can tell my grandparents without being weird. Like, hey, Grandpa, I'm going to be a 7-foot-tall killer demon. Then they're not going to like that much. Hey, Grandma and Grandpa, I'm going to be Sherlock Holmes. My grandparents would love that. So anyway, that's just a tip. Be something well-known and not too scary. But, I mean, it's your costume. Do what you want, but I'm just saying. Alright, that took a while. Alright, next tip. Get in good spirits with your neighbors. I mean, if you're a friendly person, then that's easy. And you're friends with all your neighbors. But if you don't really know a lot of your neighbors, something I would recommend is, once in a while, just if they're outside in their lawn, just like wave hi or like talk to them occasionally, because it'll put you in better spirits with them, and they'll think you're really nice, and maybe they'll give you a little extra candy. Like my neighbors next door, I'm really close with them. I know them really well. And I watch their cats and stuff when they're out of town. So I try to be personable with my neighbors, because then I find it really does get you more candy. So yeah, really just know your neighborhood. Alright, so that's most of the tips I have. I mean, there's the basic stuff, just get candy. Have a good costume, all that stuff. And remember, be safe while trick-or-treating. Don't follow any creepy people. Look both ways before crossing the street. Oh, that's another tip. If you're not allowed to cross streets, then your parents suck. But anyway, yeah. So that's pretty much it. I hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, just have fun on... I dropped my pipe. Just have fun on Halloween. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty much it. Bye.